Hello, reading friends. Today we're going to read a story about our friend Peter. He has a very exciting day. Let's see what happens. This is the front cover. This is the spine. This is the back cover. Now it's story time. The author writes the words, the illustrator draws the pictures, the title tells the name, and this is how we learn. The name of this story is The Snowy Day by author and illustrator Ezra Jack Keats. Let's use our imagination to pretend that we're in the story with Peter. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. Look at all that snow. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. I see that Peter has on a snowsuit. What else could he put on to keep him warm during the cold weather? Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. He walked with his toes pointing in like that. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. I wonder what he found. It was a stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. So he made a smiling snowman, and he made angels. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow. And he slid all the way down. That looks like fun. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. Let's think. Do you think that snowball is going to be in Peter's pocket tomorrow? I don't think so either. Why don't you think so? Yes, because snow needs to be outside in the cold. If you bring snow inside, what will happen to it? It will melt. Let's see what happens to Peter's snowball. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet clothes. And he thought and thought and thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. What happened to the snowball? Yes, it melted. He felt very sad. Why did Peter feel sad? Yeah, he wanted that snowball. Let's see what happens next. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. The end. Who was the most important character in my story? What did he do outside? What did Peter put in his pocket? What happened to it while it was inside the warm house? How did Peter feel? What happened at the end of my story?